thing that keeps you up at night. eBay. Things people love.
Our gift to you, the perfect holiday soundtrack. Join the millions of listeners on the iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good.
iHeartRadio.
A dad, a dork, a deer, and a dick. The Dave Ryan Show on KDWB.
At least that one went after Vaughnt this time instead of coming after me all the time.
I like that one.
We even the playing field around here.
Exactly. I spent a lot of time with the babies this past vacation.
Well,
and
you had multiple ones, right? Because
We had
Chase was there with their little one.
3 girls under the age of 5. So we would hear a lot of this.
Hi. Hello.
So we're going to do a little toddler Name That Tune, and we're going to see how we do. Got somebody on the phone right now.
Name is Jessica.
Jessica. Good morning, Jessica.
Good morning.
Tell me about your babies. How old are your babies?
So I have 2. One is 2.5, and the other is 8 months.
So the 2.5-year-old especially, you know exactly what that song is that I just played, right?
Oh, absolutely.
What is it?
It's Miss Rachel.
It is Miss Rachel. Yes.
Okay.
Very good. You guys even know who Miss Rachel is?
I only know because 2 years ago at Boo Bash, someone was in the Halloween costume who was Miss Rachel, and we were all like, "Who are you?" Because I'm not a parent, and she was like, "I'm Miss Rachel," and so all the parents in the crowd knew who she was.
Oh, exactly. Okay. So here we go, Jessica. We're going to play another one and see how you do. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
Name this toddler tune.
Come on, everyone. Sing along with us.
Okay, what do you think it is?
Is that Blippi?
It's Blippi!
Wow. You know all of them, don't you?
Probably celebrities in her household.
Okay. You ready for another one?
Yep.
Because you're 2 for 2. Let's see if you can go 3 for 3.
She said it.
What do you got? What is it?
That's Bluey.
That's Bluey!
Oh, my gosh.
Dang!
You're good.
I'm impressed. Because when my kids were little, Allison watched Barney, Carson watched The Wiggles and Bob the Builder, and I don't really know if there was other shows back then, but now there's so many. Okay.
Like Blue's Clues, maybe? Another good one?
Maybe. All right, you ready for another one, Jessica?
Yeah.
Here comes an easy one. What do you think it is?
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Damn, you're a champion.
She's so good.
Whoa.
You're a champ at
I didn't even know that was still like something kids watch.
Do kids still watch that one,
I
Jess?
think so.
Oh, yeah. I even make my kids watch, like, the old school 90s cartoons.
Really? Like what?
So, like, Out of the Box.
Oh, my gosh.
Is that a show?
I didn't watch that, but I know exactly. Is that the one with the 2 people and they like, hello, fair, with something like that? That's what that is? Oh, my gosh. Blast from the past.
Goodbye.
All right.
Farewell.
That, yes.
To you, my friend.
And they're playing the bongo or whatever?
So long.
Sounds like Sound of Music.
Until we meet again.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Big Bear in the Blue House. That one's
Ooh, I remember that
Big
one.
Bear in the Blue House. Okay, here's another one. Jessica's doing Toddler Name That Tune. So far, she's 4 for 4.
That's Coco Melon.
Look at you before I even ask. Damn it, now you're showing off, Jessica.
You are good.
Okay. Are you going to do one more? You'll have a perfect score, 6 of 6. Are you ready?
Okay. Yes, let's do it.
Here it comes.
I'm Peppa Pig.
Okay. What is it?
Peppa Pig.
Well, it says Peppa Pig, but you would have known it anyway, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That is awesome. And as a present, as your award this morning, Jenny and Vaunt are going to babysit your 2.5-year-old for a day, okay?
Oh, perfect.
But I'm busy most weekends and most weeknights, and I
Yeah.
work during the morning, so we'll have to work around my schedule.
Unspecified day. Hey, Jessica, thanks for playing. We don't have any prizes for you, just a lot of love and appreciation, okay?
That's okay. Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays, girlfriend.
Speaking of holidays, Christmas Wish comes up in another 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, it comes up at 7:45, so if you haven't put your mascara on quite yet, don't put it on yet.
I was going to say mascara alert, because every year we do Christmas Wish. Some of them are like, we can't even get through it.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are like, a little bit more basic. Like we're doing one. I really want to do one. We got one for a particular city's humane society that's really, really short on funds.
Okay.
And we're such big pet people on this show. That one probably won't be a tearjerker. But you never know.
Yeah.
You really never know. We'll do the first Christmas wish of the season coming up, brought to you by Holiday, Station Stores, and Treasure Island within about another 20 minutes on KDWB. But Dave's Dirt is coming up next.
The Dave Ryan Show, 101.3 KDWB.
Hey, just a little rundown of the dirt brought to you by Nicolay Law Offices. Billboard has apologized basically to Taylor Swift. I don't know if you heard about this one, but it was part of the Kanye video where his song Famous, he raps that he might still have sex with Taylor because he made that B word famous.
Yep.
The music video features about a dozen wax figures of naked celebrities in bed together, and he placed himself between his then wife, Kim, and a topless Taylor Swift. I never saw this. Did anybody else see this?
I mean, it was like controversial for a while. So I have seen like clips of it, yes.
So the Swifties claim that a fake Taylor with exposed nipples in bed with Kanye is revenge porn. Billboard called it an error to show that in a compilation of her career highlights. It has since been deleted from their tribute video.
Good.
Diddy has been denied bail yet again. He's going to stay behind bars as he awaits trial, which is slated to begin in May. They said he cannot be trusted to follow the rules if he is freed. He's already proven to violate the rules inside the prison. They said the court finds the government has shown to be clear and convincing evidence that no condition or combination will reasonably assure the safety of the community. There is compelling evidence of Combs' propensity for violence. Wow. I'm really glad they're taking it seriously.
Me too.
Because didn't they already say that he's been trying to manipulate or persuade potential witnesses from behind bars?
Yes, and that's why they're not letting him out, because they're not going to, if he's already having some kind of power while he's in jail, imagine what he will do if he was out on bail.
Yeah. Haley Steinfeld is engaged to Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen. Their families are thrilled. They've not set a wedding date, but Taylor Swift liked their Instagram post, and Travis Kelce congratulated him with a comment. They are rivals on the field, but friends of charity golf events. And others suggested Travis might be the next to propose.
Oh, do you think so?
I don't know. I mean,
think
she was
it's
at the
too
game the
soon.
other day. They kept showing her at the game, the Kansas City Chiefs game the other day.
Yeah. And I feel like she's dialed it down a little bit now. I think from what she was last season, where she was like overly excited and stuff, but also probably got old. You know, like at first it was exciting to be at seeing your man's just like crushing it on the field. And now she's like, all right, cool. He got another touchdown.
Okay, God, fine. The Chiefs, I believe they won the other day.
They did.
Here's how I remember, because I had DVR'd the game because we were out doing something else. I came back home. We were about an hour behind in the game. Now, if you remember how the game ended, it ended with a distinct possibility that whoever they were playing, and I don't remember, could come back and drive down and get a field goal and win. And I'm going, oh, my God, they could win it. And Susan said, nah, I already saw online that they won. They lost. I'm like, did you really have to spoiler it for me? And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like,
It was a good game. I actually did watch that because, they were playing the Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders,
The
right.
Raiders were like getting crushed, and then they came back and almost like tied it up, and then I think they fumbled it or something.
something
so the
like
Chiefs got
that,
it back.
Because it was like less than a minute left in the game. And I'm watching this going, oh, my God, the Raiders could come back. And Susan's like, nah, they lost. And I'm like, did you really have to spoiler that for me? She's
Yeah,
like,
that's fine.
I guess I'm just a piece of trash. I'm like, can you apologize? Oh, I guess I'm always wrong all the time. I'm like,
So you had a good Thanksgiving then, is what you're saying.
well, let me just tell you, I slept in the garage.
In the
Nah.
garage.
Yeah, we were good.
Do you guys have a lot of snow out in Colorado?
We had enough to go sledding. I took the girls sledding.
Yeah.
The little girls. I took them on sledding on the hill behind the house, which is the hill that I used to sled on when I was a little kid. So
Aw.
that was kind of cool.
That's
If you want to
cool.
see pictures, look on our Weekend in 5 photos on DaveRyanShow.com or Dave Ryan Show on Instagram. Carson and I saw the movie Heretic or Heretic. I'm not sure how you say it, which is so interesting because Hugh Grant plays the villain.
Okay.
But he's a charming Hugh Grant flavored villain.
Because he's sexy.
Because-
That's why you couldn't see him as a villain, because you wanted to.
He's just so charming. And he's
Yeah.
like, oh, well, yeah, come on in and get a hot cocoa. And then he's a murderous villain. And it's so good.
And that's all it's about. He's a murderous villain.
He's kind of
I've
a-
never heard
well-
of that movie.
Yeah, I don't think it was a really big movie. I do have the movies that were big over the box office over the weekend somewhere, if you give me a second. I don't think there was a lot of huge movies.
What? Moana 2 came out. What do you mean?
Moana 2, you're right. That was the big
was
one.
gonna
That was
say.
number one. 135 million, and then, of course, Wicked. What am I talking about? Wicked was number 2. That's been out for a couple of weeks now, a couple of weekends.
Yeah, about 2.5 weeks now. Yeah, you can see, man, Bailey and Vaughn went hard on like acting out a scene
I
from
saw
it.
it, yeah.
And so I'm like doing my thing after the show on Wednesday, and they're like, all right, can you come film this now? And I was like, wow, you guys are really putting together an entire movie right now.
Somebody said, because I said, I know that I'm not the demo for Wicked, but I have no desire to see Wicked. I would rather get paper cuts for 2 hours than
That's
see
crazy.
Is
the movie
it
Wicked.
because you don't like musicals, or why do you feel that way? Because it's so
I don't
good.
like either of the stars. I don't like either of them. They just
Okay.
both get on my nerves. They're both extremely Hollywood, arrogant, out of touch with
See, I don't
all
think
reality.
that's what they. I think that they're actually more like your theater personalities, where you're
Okay.
just really kind of like out there, and you're just like totally yourself no matter what, and you don't care what anyone thinks about you, which is great. I love that personality trait in people. I feel like they're more that than like Hollywood. Hollywood is Blake Lively when she was doing It Ends With Us,
Yeah.
like promotions. That's Hollywood. She was a bitch to people. She was awful. Ariana and Cynthia are just like, yes, like at this moment in the movie, I just loved it. It brought me so much joy, and I felt like I
Yeah.
had an evolution because I
Barf.
did this. You know, like that's the vibe I get from them.
I think part of why Dave is saying that, both Ariana and Cynthia Erivo wanted those roles forever. So now that they got them, I could see they're kind of like, oh, yeah, I got the role. It's kind of like diva-ish, would you say?
I
Is
would
that
say
what it is?
diva-ish, and just the kind of celebrities that just seem so privileged and just kind of arrogant. I don't know. I've never liked Ariana Grande. I liked her when she was brand new, but I haven't liked her in a while. And then I saw interviews with the other one. And they just both seem really full of themselves.
Well, Cynthia's a Broadway person. Like, she was in The Color Purple and stuff like that. So she's definitely more like Broadway than Hollywood, in my opinion. But I have to say that Ariana Grande nailed her role, and I wasn't expecting it. I thought she was so good. I feel like she was so different in that movie than you've ever seen her in anything she's ever done. So I still say go see it.
I'd rather see the Cats movie with Taylor Swift.
Oh, my God.
I'm go see Cats at a protest just because. Justin Timberlake canceled tonight's concert in Oklahoma City on his doctor's orders. He threw out his back, or ticket sales were not what they were expecting.
What's going on with him? He's been delaying tours. He's been canceling because he's sick. Like, what's going on?
I think that he injured himself in October, and that required rescheduling his Newark, New Jersey show also. I mean, he's 44 years old. Could he have thrown out his back?
Yes.
Absolutely.
And he does dance a lot in his shows.
But at the same time, I don't know that his ticket sales are where they're supposed to be, so that could have been it.
When he canceled the string of shows that included Here, that was because of bronchitis and something else with his voice. Now it's his back all of a sudden. Just seems sketchy. I don't know.
A little sketchy. Hits Daily Double reports Beyonce's preparing to announce a 2025 tour. The promotional kickoff going to happen Christmas Day when Beyonce performs at halftime for the Texans and Ravens game. Yes, they're playing NFL football on Christmas Day. Are the Vikings now 11-2? Are they 10-2?
They won yesterday.
They won yesterday.
The NFC North is so wild because there's so many good teams this year, because I think the Packers are 9-3.
Packers are decent, but also the Lions, who perpetually sucked your entire life. The Lions have been in like one playoff game their entire existence. Yeah. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but the Lions are like 11-1 now.
They are, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, the Vikings are 10-2. I want to say the Packers are 9-3.
We also talk about the ugly-ass floor at the Timberwolves game.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I know people were like, it looks like Nickelodeon or something, like slime. It got slimed or something.
Whose dumbass idea was this? I'm going to call Crunch, and I'm going to find out. Crunch, who painted the floor ugly-ass green at the Timberwolves at Target Center? What the hell was that all about?
Well, they change the courts often. Like, if they have a City Edition game, they might have a City Edition court. They have their basic courts and stuff. But it's an NBA thing. It's not just the Timberwolves. You're going to see that. Like,
I noticed
with
that,
other, but no, I agree. It was not. It was not. It
looks fake.
Bad choice.
It looks like somebody like AI'd or like chroma keyed over the floor. It just looks dumb.
Did you know that Crunch, for years and years, his uniform number was 101.3? Did you guys know that?
No.
I didn't.
For many years, back in the 90s and the early 2000s, Crunch's uniform number was 101.3. I don't know what it is now. Is it 0? Probably 0.
You think he's a fan?
God, Crunch is the best. I've worked at the Timberwolves. I love Crunch. Crunch is definitely
the best, yeah.
Definitely a fan.
I mean, if your name is Crunch, you have to be cool. You can't be like a mean-ass person named Crunch.
Nah, he's very cool.
It is 00, yeah.
00s, I thought so. And that is The Dirt, brought to you by Nicolay Law Offices. And we are going to get right into a game of Think Fast on KDWB. Bailey is out today. Do you want to explain where Bailey is today, Jenny?
She was super sick, I believe, like starting Saturday. She had gotten a tattoo Saturday, so we weren't sure if it was something to do with that. But she was like in and out of the hot, sweaty kind of vibe to the cold flu and just sick to her stomach. So she went to urgent care yesterday and found out she has a kidney infection. So she got some prescription, something to help her out. She was like, guys, I'm going to really try to like come in tomorrow, when she was texting us yesterday. And we were like, Bailey, stay home. You have a kidney infection. If you feel like garbage, you should probably get some rest.
She was trying to come in. She was doing everything. Dave was like, stay home. That's an order. And she was like, oh, we'll see.
But you guys are missing the entire thing.
That's because I'm not going to speculate. I'm going to say she
will.
got a kidney infection and she was sick and now she's getting better.
What is it, Dave?
We were texting with Bailey yesterday, and I joked around. I said, well, I wonder how you got that kidney infection. Seems like you spent some time with your boyfriend, Trip, down in Northfield over the weekend. And Bailey then was sitting in the urgent care waiting room, and she Googled kidney infection can start with a UTI, and UTIs can start with a lot of lovin', if you know what I mean. So there's this song, we call it the Bailey song.
What's that burning feeling every time you pee? Well, that's how it goes after you have so much awesome sex with me. I gave you a UTI. Yeah, I gave you a UTI. injection caused a urinary tract infection. I'm just that good, I didn't even try. I gave you a UTI.
Okay, so it's not really a comment on the quality of the sex as much as a lot of sex has been happening and there's just a very natural transfer of bacteria.
Don't ruin this for me. That bladder information is my little gift to you. Yeah, sometimes chicks need medication after what I put them through. Come on, sing with me.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I gave you a UTI. Yeah, I gave you a UTI. I'm so good at sex. Your maiden ship got wrecked.
Okay, that's enough. Okay, that's enough. Okay.
Yeah,
It's so good.
The Bailey theme song on KDWB. All right, you guys ready to play Think Fast?
Let's do it.
Okay, just a couple of things that are going on. We're going to play Think Fast. They're going to play the Christmas dance party. Then we're going to get right into Christmas Wish. It's our first one. It happens live. The wisher is already in the studio next door, and we'll do that in just a couple of seconds. But right now, here we go with Think Fast on KDWB. It is, first of all, give a good birthday shout out to Charlotte. She is 4 years old today.
Happy birthday, girly.
Happy birthday, Charlotte. Here we go with Think Fast. The first one, the December category. Today, believe it or not, is December 2nd. All your answers need to rhyme with December.
What?
You got it?
Do we have a lot of options?
You will do fine.
Okay.
When you belong to a club, you are
Member.
Yes, Vaughn.
Oh.
Member.
Okay.
Come on now.
There is an Earth, Wind, and Fire song called
September.
September Vaughn.
Woo!
Yes. Okay.
I almost
Jenny?
said remember.
Yeah.
Can you hear the questions okay?
Well, I can't hear anything over Vaughn. He's screaming.
You mean winning?
I actually have been saying things. You just can't hear
You
me.
mispronounced winning.
The December category, all your answers need to rhyme with December. You're a serial killer. You cut someone up into pieces. It's called
Dismember.
Dismember Vaunt. Yes.
That was me.
No, but I said it louder, Jenny.
That was me.
All right, I'll give it to you. Okay. Next one, December category. These are glowing coals left over after a fire.
Ember.
Ember
Oh,
Vaughn.
my
Yes.
gosh. I think it was ashes.
You got your headphones on, Jenny?
Shut it.
Is your mic on? You good?
Can you be nice today?
No.
Just be nice. He was a little.
Well, last week I was
Was he
sassy
spicy
pants.
last week?
Yeah, he was. I was going to have to put him in a timeout at one point. He was pissing everyone off.
Okay. When you recall something, you
Remember.
Vaunt.
I can't remember anything. I can't remember words, I guess, right now.
Here we go with the puzzle round. The puzzle round is all answers with puzzles. What kind of puzzles? This puzzle starts with a J.
Jigsaw.
Jigsaw is
Oh.
correct, Jenny.
Okay.
I saw the giant jigsaw puzzle you put together at the cabin up on the North Shore.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It was wild. It was missing so many
Wait a
pieces.
second.
That's why it was
Nobody's
wild.
ever described the jigsaw puzzle as wild. If that's what you think is wild, you
This
need
is
to
what
get
my
out of the
life-
house.
Dave, this is what my life has come to. The
Write
puzzle
down.
was wild. I was standing up.
Now,
I was hunched over. I was moving the light back
this is
and
the
forth.
day
Like,
that-
that blue is a little different than that blue, so
This-
that one must go over
This
there.
is the day that Jenny got old. Write down December 2nd, 2024.
7:42 in the morning.
Because she said that jigsaw puzzle was wild.
It got crazy.
Puzzle starts with C.
Crossword.
Crossword Jenny.
Oh, okay.
Very good. The puzzle round continues. This puzzle starts with S.
Sudoku.
Very good, Jenny.
Gosh, that's how you know Jenny's an
Oh,
old lady.
I love Sudoku.
I haven't gotten one of
I
these.
love them.
God, I was playing Sudoku. It got crazy.
I was playing those in college, to be fair, so even during my wild times.
This puzzle starts with a W.
Word search.
Word search, we'll take it. Yes. Also would have taken Wordle.
I think Vaughn, you have 5 right now?
5,
And I
me,
have
and Jenny
4.
is. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
By the way, the Wordle word today is stupid, and I did not get it, so I gave up.
Yeah.
This puzzle starts with an M.
I was going to say Mahjong. That's not a puzzle.
I have no idea.
Maze.
Oh.
A maze puzzle. Next category is called the off category. All your answers need to end with the word off.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is a lot of thinking, Dave. It's Monday.
Oh, no.
All your answers need to end with the word off. If you're in a contest to make cakes, you're in a
Bake off.
bake-off. Vaunt, very good.
All right, this is game point for me.
Buckle your seatbelts. It's time for
Take off.
Take off, Jenny. Very good. If you buy a fancy car you can't afford to impress other people, you are a
Jerk off.
No.
Jenny, I thought it, but I was like, that's not it. I promise you we were on the same page.
Oh, you're a show-off.
Oh.
A show-off.
I like jerk off.
Okay, stop saying that.
What?
You can say that.
All right.
So no point for that one?
No points.
I think you should get double
I
points.
feel like it works
Nope,
still.
nope. What's the score right now?
I'm at 6. Jenny is 5.
Okay.
So it's game point for me.
Game point for Vaught. 2 people at a wedding, both doing the worm, might be doing a
dance off.
Dance off is the win. Yes.
Good job, Vaught.
Okay. These are ones just for you. You get to play by yourself, and we will be quiet so you can shout it out and battle it out with the people that you're with. Here we go. This is the off category. All your answers need to end with the word off. If you have a fake Gucci bag, you have a... Now that's an easy one.
It is.
Jenny?
Knock off.
Yes. You signed out of your email. You just... What do you got, Vaughn?
Log off or sign off?
Yeah, very good, very good. The off category, here we go. You make great chili, so you signed up for the... Jenny?
Cook off?
Cook off, yeah.
Yeah, now I'm hungry.
Jenny, he didn't call you back. You got...
Oh, that's all it is? You got... Oh, I got it now.
Yeah, you got it? What is it, Jenny?
Blown off.
Blown off, yep.
I was going to say stood up.
No, they got it's the off round. Here we go. I'm taking the kids to school because I have to...
I don't know, Dave.
I'm kind of confused,
It's kind of a tricky one. Drop them off.
Oh.
I thought... I was thinking the War of the Roses, and I was going to say a smoke off.
Taking the kids to school.
Because I got a smoke off.
Last one in the off round. You made the last installment on your car, so now it is... Let me know when you got it.
I got it.
What is it?
Paid off.
Paid off. Very good. That is Think Fast on KDWB. Okay, here's what's going to happen. We're going to play a little song. It is the, it's a long song. Maybe, I tell you what I think we should do. I think we should play a short song.
Okay.
Then we'll get right into Christmas Wish.
Should we play a Christmas song?
But we can do whatever we want to. Sure, yeah.
To kick it off?
Whatever you want to do. We'll get the wisher in for Christmas Wish. If you've never heard us do Christmas Wish before, we do it live. And the first couple are always a little bit bumpy. The road is a little bit bumpy until we get all the parts all working together. But that's okay. It's part of the joy of Christmas Wish is how real it really is. Somebody's going to come in the studio. They're going to tell us about this person that they've made a wish for, a little bit about them. We will then call that person live on the radio, hope that they answer, and then we will have the wisher read the wish to them. And then we will grant the wisher's wish and make the person on the phone their Christmas a little bit brighter. And mascara alert. If you haven't put the mascara on yet, then I would wait. We'll do it next live, the first Christmas wish of the season from Holiday Station Stores and Treasure Island coming up next.
Believe in the magic of the holidays. Dave Ryan's Christmas Wish.
Kind of blows me away that here we are live on December 2nd, 2024, and we're doing Christmas Wish. We've done this for so long. You probably grew up listening to Christmas Wish on KDWB, and we do have our wisher here in the studio right now, and it's Casey. Hi, Casey.
Hello.
Did you grow up listening to KDWB's Christmas Wish?
I did.
But here you are. You never really thought that you would be on KDWB doing a Christmas Wish.
Never.
Right? Never. You could never imagine.
No.
But this year, did somebody come to you right away when you said, oh my gosh, they're taking submissions for the Wish?
Yes.
Somebody came to you right away. So what we're going to do is we're going to call this person. They don't know that we're about to call them. And sometimes they find out. Sometimes they do, and it's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. But we always kind of like to make it a little kind of a happy surprise. So we're going to call this person now live on the radio. Then you're going to read them your wish. And then we have street team member Grace standing by to bring all the wishes live into their home right now. Hi, Grace.
Hi.
How are you, Grace?
Good. Well, about to arrive at the door.
Well, yeah, don't go yet. Don't go yet, because we'll get you to the door in a second. Don't go to the door yet until we get this person on the phone, Grace, okay?
Okay.
Okay, very good. All right. Back on hold, Grace. But that way, in case nobody answers the phone, Grace can go beat on the door and get their attention. You ready to make the phone call?
Yes.
Okay, let's make the phone call right now on KDWB. Here we go.
And if you don't watch the magic happen, the tears, we're on YouTube Live right now. You can search Dave Ryan TV.
So how do you know the family?
So I work with Nicole.
Okay. Got it. So you but the wish, we're kind of going to be talking a little bit more to Dan. And
yes.
Okay. Got it. All right, Dave's calling him right now.
I'm anxious.
Hello?
Hi, I'm calling for Dan, please.
This is Dan.
Hey, Dan. It is Dave Ryan over at KDWB Radio, and we are on the radio this morning.
Good morning.
That probably comes as a bit of a surprise, I'm going to guess.
Yeah, we got a little heads up, but
sometimes that happens. Yeah. Well, we are here with your KDWB Christmas Wish, and your friend Casey is going to read the letter that she wrote to us that we want to help you and your family out. So have you got a minute for Casey to read this wish?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Casey, it's all you whenever you're ready.
Good morning.
Morning.
I am here to nominate Dan Heyer for a Christmas Wish. Dan and his wife, Nicole, had a hard time starting their family. Their first pregnancy resulted in a tubal pregnancy and required her to remove a tube, leaving their chances for a successful pregnancy more difficult. With hope in their hearts, they continued on this journey. Dan and Nicole are the proud parents of 4 beautiful girls: Natalie, 14, Elsa, 12, Isla, 8, and Uriah is 6. This June, Dan became ill. Originally, the doctors diagnosed him with pneumonia. After not responding to the medications, he had to have blood work, scans, biopsies, and surgeries done to see what was going on. With weeks and months of waiting and worrying, in early November, we found out he had late-stage terminal mesothelioma, which has spread throughout his chest, abdomen, pelvis, and lymph nodes. With ongoing treatment to slow the spread, Dan's life expectancy is approximately 1 year. Dan is a Christmas fanatic. This is his favorite time of the year. I would say he enjoys Christmas more than anyone I know. I would love to make it extra special for him. Although children get very excited about gifts, the true gift for this family will be the time they can spend together and the memories they can cherish here on Earth. I would love if Dan could say this Christmas was the best Christmas of his life. Dan is a wonderful father, a dedicated husband, and a friend to so many. The news they received is heartbreaking, and although we are all praying to God for a miracle of complete healing, We are preparing for the end of so many family traditions and lasts for Dan. It is difficult asking for help and support, and this is one way we can bless them in this challenging time. Dan and Nicole have a strong faith and believe in the power of prayer. So any prayers for their family would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Dan?
Yeah.
I'm just so saddened to hear about your journey. And I know you're trying to be as positive as you can. You got 4 kids, and you want to give them the best experience of a Christmas as you possibly can.
You can, yeah.
But it's probably been very tough. Are you able to get up and around, Dan? Or what is your,
Yeah.
So you're up and you're not working, though, I'm going to guess.
No. I officially retired last month.
Okay. Is your tree up, though? Very important question. Is your tree up? It is up.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
We have 4 trees.
4 trees?
Wow. He definitely loves Christmas.
You do love Christmas, Dan.
Yeah.
You know, if you are a praying kind of a person, this would be a definite opportunity. And I mean, yeah, I know you are, but if you're listening to the show and if you're a praying kind of a person, send up a prayer for Dan and his family. Dan, have you ever heard of KDWB's Christmas Wish?
I've heard a little bit about it, yes.
Basically, what we ask people to do is to write in and tell us about somebody who's struggling in one way or another. And when we saw this one, we thought, my gosh, you've got 4 girls. Probably finances are kind of a little bit tight right now. You've got a lot of distractions. You've got probably appointments. You're probably, and what is your wife's name?
My wife's name is Nicole.
Okay. And Nicole is probably staying busier than ever, helping with the 4 girls. 4 girls, my gosh.
Yeah.
Well,
no, my wife is my rock.
I'm sure she is. And I got 4 kids myself. I got 2 girls, and I know that daddy-daughter relationship is so special. And I know you want to make your girls' Christmas as memorable as possible. So for your Christmas wish, we're going to go through each of the kids one by one. We're going to start with the oldest first, Adelaide. She's 14 years old.
Yeah.
So for her, first of all, every 14-year-old wants to go to Target, so we got a $200 gift card. Now, you can keep that or put it under the tree or give it to her now or whatever you want to do. And then we have a $200 Aerie gift card.
It's just like an American Eagle kind of vibe, but I love that place. I buy like sweatpants and stuff from there. Super cozy, comfy clothes.
Okay, so she can get whatever she wants to. Elsa is your 12-year-old, right?
Correct.
Okay. We got her everything. We got her a bunch of stuff here. We got her a Lululemon black fanny pack.
Oh, yeah.
We got a new comforter for her bed. We got her fuzzy socks. We got her a nice blanket, PJs. A flat iron came up somehow, so that's in there too. Sometimes I look at these gifts and I don't know how this came up, but this is under the tree for her. And a $200 Dick's Sporting Goods gift card for Elsa. Is she the athlete in the family?
She is.
Okay. Isla.
Isla.
Isla. I want to get this right. It's very important. She is, how old is Isla?
Isla's 8.
She's 8 years old. We also got her a $200 gift card for Target to get whatever she wants. PJs and a Disney watch. Somehow that came up. And Uriah is your 6-year-old.
Yep.
We got her a Disney surprise character bracelet, crystal putty, a drum set. How do you suppose she got a drum set? Did she want to play the drums?
She asked for a drum set. Yeah.
Oh, you're going to regret that one. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. And also a $100 Target gift card and a robe and PJs. And for wife Nicole, is Nicole with you? Is she around right now?
She is.
Okay, I thought I heard some ruckus in the background. Are the kids all around you right now too?
Yeah, she's trying to make breakfast.
Okay.
She's putting together lunch.
Okay, so she's busy. Well, tell her we got, first of all, 3 bottles of red wine, and I'm not making this up. We got 3 bottles of red wine because hopefully she'll love that. $200 gift card. A lot of shopping at Target for your family. $200 home goods gift card. Bath salts, a vacuum, candles, fuzzy socks, some other cool stuff. And then for you, Dan, we've got a couple of things. First of all, a $200 Home Depot gift card if you get the urge to paint or fix or something. $100 Gander Mountain gift card, $100 Dick's Sporting Goods gift card. This is all for you, for you and your family. Slippers and PJ and a Ring camera. Now, again, a Ring camera, just something that's, adds a little safety and security to the yard. I've got one.
Yes.
I love it. And if you need any help installing it, Jenny will come over and help you install
And
it.
I will try my best, Dan. I'll try my best.
And are you making a lot of trips back and forth for medical appointments, Dan?
We are. We fortunately, we don't live too far away from where the clinics are. So it's like we do make a lot of trips, but it's within about 15, 20 miles.
Well, the reason I ask is because Christmas Wish is presented by Holiday Station Stores, and they're bringing you the gift of ease by gifting you free gas for a year. It's a gift card ready for you to use, free gas for a year. And just to let you know, kind of a little sidebar, for every fuel purchase now through December 17th, Holiday will donate a portion of sales to Christmas Wish. So while you're out and you need to gas up, you get a gas station on your left and a Holiday on your right, pull into the Holiday.
Yes.
Okay?
Correct.
Yeah. How are you? I don't want to get too personal because it's none of my business. How are you holding up? I mean, considering everything you and your family are going through, how are you holding up, Dan?
It was shocking to find out what my diagnosis was and my life expectancy and stuff like that a month ago. On November 6th, that will probably be a day that will always be in our family. And then to come home and share with the girls the outcome and stuff like that. That was just a day that was a day that was very hard. Since then, I've just, between family and friends, people like Casey, stuff like that, I've between prayer and stuff like that, I've had a sense of just peace about everything. It's tough to think about that I'm not going to be able to be around as long as I wanted to be and stuff. I'm also going to be fighting as hard as I can to stay around and give myself more time. But I've just kind of had a peace about everything, and there's been so many people in our lives that have been so helpful between dropping off meals and taking the girls for a special day or just different things around that has been so helpful.
And I think that's kind of what we love about Christmas Wish is it's just a little drop in the bucket. It's just a little this and a little this. And when somebody comes by with meals or takes the girls for a day or whatever, it's just a little help to make things a little bit easier. And the people listening, you will never probably get to meet most of them. You and I may never get a chance to meet, but from the bottom of my heart, I just hope you have such a wonderful Christmas with your family. And I'm so glad that we got a chance to know you a little bit and to hear about your girls and your wife. And we just say God bless you and just have the best possible Christmas under the circumstances, Dan. And I will let you say goodbye to Casey.
Thank you so much, Casey. It's very to think of this sort of thing. It was very thoughtful, and I just appreciate it. And you're a great friend.
Thank you. We love you so much.
You too.
I'm 10 years old. My mom drives me to school every morning, and we listen to KDWB on the way there.
All of us know Zoe in different ways as our paths crossed during her tenure at our local
writing about a wonderful person, friend, mother, wife, small business owner.
She was only a mile from her home when a driver crossed the center line on Highway 7 and hit Allie head on.
I've gone to school with my friend Caden since the beginning of elementary school. We all just thought he had the flu, but Caden didn't come back to school on Monday. On Tuesday, our lives were forever changed. The teacher came into the classroom and told us that Caden had leukemia. Christmas is a time for peace. It's a time for love. It's a time for you and me.
Katie and Nick have had a very challenging year in 2018. Last December, they let us know that they were pregnant. And due in June. This was even more exciting because I was also due with the baby in June, and they were going to be baby best friends.
It just takes one day, like Christmas, to make the world a better place for everyone.
When asked what she could possibly need for Christmas, she gave the heartbreaking answer of laundry soap and prayers for her son.
2 little girls trying their best to revive Matthew on the bathroom floor. That had to have been traumatizing and heart-wrenching.
No way.
The people who need Christmas Wish the most never would expect that they would ever, because they're not looking for anything.
Just imagine peace on earth this Christmas. For the children and the children yet to come. It just takes one day, like Christmas, to make the world a better place for everyone.
We want to see if we can make your Christmas a little bit brighter and take away some of the financial strain, let you know that your community loves you, let you know that your daycare families love you.
Yeah, I love Christmas Wish. I am not on Christmas Wish.
And you are on Christmas.
I don't even know what to say.
That's okay. You don't need to know what to say.
Happening.
My neighbor's house burned down a couple years ago. And you guys did Christmas Wish for him and his family.
And the good that you did 10 years ago is coming back to you. Isn't it funny how the universe sometimes works that way?
Christmas is a time for peace.
Fallon, you have something in your eye.
It's a time for love.
Correct.
It's
Yeah.
a time for you and me. I'm sorry, it's been a really tough year. It's filled with wonder, it's filled with hope. And you can feel it everywhere you go. So just
So we can load up your fridge with goodies and treats, just make everything a little bit easier. You can hang out on the Nintendo Switch and play with that. We got you an air hockey table.
Oh my God.
Caden, for you and your brothers. We're going to get you a new walk-in tub, and we're going to do this. There's a common theme in Christmas wishes, and I think this is one of the most touching parts to me over the last 26 years, is that usually the person that we're giving the wish to touches lives in a way that makes them so memorable.
We're just trying to, plan a day at a time at this point, and, we're hoping to be able to spend the holidays together and just be able to be together.
And we don't know you here at KDWB, but we love you too because of what we've heard about you.
Thank you so much.
Christmas Wish on KDWB. We just did our first one a minute ago. And there are a couple of reminders. First of all, if you know somebody who needs a Christmas wish, then go ahead and send in your nomination. It's easy to do. KDWB.com/wish. Or if you go to the website, there's a link right there, KDWB.com, and you can tap on that, or DaveRyanShow.com. And it asks you a couple of questions to tell, first of all, a local family, because we've had some from Michigan. I had one from California. I had one from Virginia. I wish we could. We just don't have the way to get it to them, although I know a lot of people listen all over the country. And just let us know if somebody's going through some sort of a situation where we can help. And usually that means financially. And sometimes it just means cheering them up a little bit. But a lot of the time it's financial. So if you have anything, as a family that comes to mind or an individual, KDWB.com/wish. Thanks to Treasure Island Resort and Casino. They always help us out. Thanks to you for making a donation. Don't donate right now. Do not donate right now.
What do you mean?
Don't wait till tomorrow, because Treasure Island, we're going to take advantage and see, because it's
the Treasure Island match day.
It's a match day tomorrow, so
I was
wait
like,
till
why
tomorrow.
are you telling people not to donate?
Don't donate today.
I thought it was. I didn't know what you were doing. I was like, why wouldn't you?
Wait till tomorrow. You donate $25 tomorrow. Treasure Island going to match it.
Turns into 50.
Don't donate today.
50.
That was a hard one, because I was telling Casey that it's very rare that we do a wish and talk to the person who is actually terminal. I mean, it's just very rare. What do you say? I mean, what's the graceful thing to say?
Right.
It's difficult to do, but I'm not feeling sorry for me. They're the ones who really have the difficult year.
I wouldn't have been able to say anything because I started crying. I was like struggling there at the end, listening to Dan.
Yeah. So if you missed the wish, we do have those up online a little bit later on today. And we're doing more Christmas wishes. What time is the one tomorrow?
Tomorrow will be around 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas wish from KDWB, Holiday Station Stores, and Treasure Island Resort and Casino. Don't donate today. Donate tomorrow. Let's stick it to Treasure Island and make them give us as much as we possibly can. We'll do that coming up tomorrow on KDWB. Thank you for listening. We'll be right back with something a little bit lighter. We'll give you an update on Bailey. Bailey is not here. Give you a little update on that. And then Jenny had something that was ruined because of social media.
Sure did.
Where you found something like a spoiler on social media.
Mm-hmm.
And this happens more than it should. We'll talk about that coming up next on KDWB.
The roads are slick out there this morning, so be careful driving. Today, it's going to be cloudy with a high of 26. Tomorrow, partly sunny, a high of 29.
This report is sponsored by Papa Murphy's.
Papa Murphy's new cheesy stuffed crust pizza is what stuffed crust pizza should be. Straight from your oven for piping hot, melty, cheesy goodness. Order the new cheesy stuffed crust pizza today, starting at just $13.99 from Papa Murphy's.
As winter approaches, we've got snow, we have icy roads, and sometimes that means car accidents. If you are in a car accident and get injured, you got to give Nicolay Law a call. They're the Midwest's best personal injury lawyers, and they're here to help you out and relieve some of the stress that'll come along with you being in an accident. How do you get a hold of them? The answer calls 24/7 at 1-855-NICOLAY. It's 1-855-NICOLET. They will do free consultations, make sure you are the right fit, and then they'll go from there. Find out more information on their website, nicolaylaw.com.
Hey, Woodbury, Black Friday is on at Public Lands, your destination for gifts that get them out there. Now through Monday, December 2nd, get 25% off a single regular price item, including top brands like Howler Brothers, Fjallraven, Freefly, and FP Movement. Plus, save on footwear finds from On, Hoka, Vans, and Merrill. Grab gifts from Solo Stove, Blackstone, Yeti, Big Agnes, Salomon, and Rossignol. Gear up for the holidays at Public Lands in Woodbury Lakes near Trader Joe's. Minimal exclusions apply. See publiclands.com/exclusions for details.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
She used to conquer her holiday stress at the shopping mall, racing around with a mile-long list and a maxed-out credit card. Today, she takes a different approach, calmly striding to her local YMCA with a printed-out Y Fitness class schedule and her cute reindeer yoga mat. Now's the perfect time to let the YMCA Fitness and Wellness experience relieve your holiday stress and recharge your mind and body with $0 enrollment and no dues until February. Get started today at ymcanorth.org.
With its new look and taste, Dasani is always crisp, clean, and refreshing. So, when thirst calls, answer with the new refreshed taste of Dasani water, now without salt. Learn more at Dasani.com.
Wild Forward's Matt Zuccarello and Kirill Kaprizov have a special chemistry. It's as if they communicate via telepathy, always knowing precisely where the other one will be on the ice. Now you try. What am I thinking?
Here's Kaprizov, serious shot, he
Well done. You're getting the hang of it. Not weird. Why?
Whether it's with your teammates, colleagues, or family, the Wild has several group experiences to choose from. Book your group tickets today at wild.com/group outing.
The PayPal app has amazingly low prices for holiday shopping. Get cashback offers in the app, and when you use the PayPal debit card, PayPal stacks 5% more in the monthly category of your choosing on up to $1,000 in purchases. Don't just pay, PayPal.
Life has its ups and downs, and the occasional health hiccup. You can break an ankle, need a knee replacement, or get sick. But UCare individual and family plans have been a top choice on MinSure for the past 6 years. They have low deductible options, one of the largest networks around, and preventive care is 100% covered. I need a drink of water. Shop and compare plans today on ucare.org. You care. People-powered health plans.
I got a line.
He got a line.
She got a line.
We got 4 lines. Cricket Nation. Q finger guns. Really easy. Super stress-free.
5G so fast, like blazing fast. Games and memes, you'll have a blast.
You can get fast 5G across 4 lines. You can get fast 5G across 4 lines. As we discuss, take it from us. We for our one Cricket Nation.
And only $25 a line. Welcome to more lines. Welcome to Cricket Nation. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Cricket 5G requires a compatible device and is not available everywhere. Discount varies by line. Fees may apply. Terms and restrictions apply. See cricketwireless.com for details.
Craving a spot that feels like a home away from home? Head over to the Sidecar at the Tap. Sip creative cocktails and dive into an exciting new menu that's all about unique flavors. With its friendly, chic, chill vibe, the Sidecar is the perfect escape for dates or unwinding after a long day. Nestled right next to Town Hall Tap, it's all about great music and even better company. Come find your new favorite hangout at the Sidecar, 48th in Chicago and Minneapolis. And find them online at sidecarmpls.com.
Grabbing the holidays by the boughs with Duluth. Step 1, hire a mall Santa to handle snow removal. Ho, ho, ho! My sciatica. Step 2, hit Duluth Trading and load up on fire hose pants, buck naked underwear, and all kinds of ingenious gear you won't find anywhere else. Grab the holidays by the boughs and shop Duluth Trading.
Visit your nearest Duluth Trading Company store in Fridley, Bloomington, and Woodbury.
From the Quick Trip Traffic Center.
We've got snow, so please drive with caution. On 35W, it's sluggish northbound from 36th Street to 94. Jam southbound from County Road 23 to Hennepin. 35E slow northbound from the crosstown to 7th Street. Got crashes northbound at 94 in the 2 right lanes. And northbound in Maryland. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by PayPal.
This season, the PayPal app has amazingly low prices for holiday shopping. Get exclusive cashback offers in the app. And with the PayPal debit card, PayPal stacks 5% more in the monthly category of your choosing on up to $1,000 in purchases. Don't just pay, PayPal.
Listen to Post Run High on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search Post Run High and start listening.
Nothing demure about it. The Dave Ryan Show on KDWB.
It is Cyber Tuesday. Cyber Monday.
I was like, wait, what day of the week is it?
Yeah, you know, my days got all screwed up.
Yeah. It was a short week last week, and you were enjoying some family time.
Cyber Monday. I'm going to play a little game of Cyber Monday Price is Right. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to describe something to you and Vaughn, and as you're listening to the show, you get to play along too. These are called after-dinner nipples. Now, I'm not making this up. These are chocolates, genuine milk chocolate, in the shape of an areola with a nipple.
Okay.
The description reads, who could possibly say no to topping off their magnificent meal with a couple of after-dinner nipples? These delectable chocolatey treats come in packs of 10 and come with a rich and tasty mint fondant filling encased in rich milk chocolate. I got a box of 10 after-dinner nipples. Now, this is the perfect present for nobody at all. What do you bid on the box, Jenny, of after-dinner nipples?
So it's a 10-pack?
It's a 10-pack,
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to go $29.99, Dave.
Okay, $29.99. Vaughn says...
I feel like that's expensive. I'm going to go down to $14.99.
Jenny, you went over, so Vaughn wins. Actual retail price of the after-dinner nipples, $19.99.
Hey.
Oh, how much are they without the Cyber Monday deal?
Well, now you're asking me questions
Okay,
I'm not
sorry.
prepared to answer.
I shouldn't have asked the question.
Ask him tomorrow when Cyber Monday's over.
Check with me later. All right.
And also, how many have you bought so far?
I don't. You know what? I've really got to consider. I really got to consider it. All right. It is KDWB social media. We're on it all the time. I couldn't believe how much scrolling I did on social media over the weekend, following this, liking this, commenting on this. But then social media ruined something for Jenny.
Yep. We found out that Andrew's stepbrother is engaged because of Facebook on accident.
His stepbrother is engaged.
Yes. So it wasn't his fault. He had told his mom, and then his fiance, they had told her mom. Well, her mom wrote on his mom's Facebook wall, like it was because they'd never met before. And so it was like, it was so nice to meet you. I'm looking forward to a wedding next summer. So then Andrew's mom sends us in the group family chat, hey, who's getting married next summer? Because she's friends with all these people too. And then Tony, his stepbrother, goes, well, we're engaged.
Cat's out of the bag.
And he was going to tell everyone because we were out of town, but they were going to do a family brunch on Sunday, and he was going to announce it at this brunch. And he was so bummed that that got posted to Facebook, and we deducted that he was engaged.
I think it happens all the time. You'll read something on social media like, I wanted to tell my wife this, but somebody posted it before I could. There was one, and I don't want to give any details and embarrass somebody, but somebody in my family is really mad at me because they did not get told in the group of personal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they found out on Facebook, and it was big family news. And it was just exactly somebody kind of that was a little bit farther out in the family tree. They heard about it. They posted it, and this person saw it. And it was like, no, they shouldn't have posted it. We were 5 minutes away from calling you, and somebody else posted it.
I think moms and dads or just older people are more guilty of this. I know somebody that told the close family that they were pregnant, and so I think the mom was posted on Facebook, I'm so excited, I'm gonna be a grandma, but they hadn't announced it to the public yet. And it was why would you that wasn't your news to tell, Mom?
It wasn't, yeah, but you know what, sometimes I think older people are kind of bad at that.
They also don't fully understand how Facebook works. For instance, my dad thinks that anytime I post something on Facebook, I'm specifically sending it to him because he gets an email about it. Hey, Jenny posted this.
Right.
So he thinks I'm sending it to him almost like it's an email just between the two of us. So I will give some grace to people who don't fully understand how Facebook works, that they don't obviously probably realize that they're ruining a surprise that's out to the public when they post certain things.
I know what you mean. I have a sister, Vivian. I love her. She's one of my favorite sisters. But every time I post something, she doesn't know just to like it. She'll repost it. So I'll be like, hey, it took Josie to the vet today. And she'll
repost the whole thing. Everyone's like, wow, you have a lot of updates about your brother's dog.
And then there's no likes on it whatsoever. So text messages, let us know if somebody spoiled something on social media, or what did you find out on social media? Here's one. We found out on Facebook that my partner's grandmother had died because one of the kids made a Facebook post about it while we were still trying to call all the grandkids. If you got one, let me know. Send me a text.
Another person said, when we had our daughter, my sister-in-law posted on my Facebook page asking if there's any news we would like to share. And we wanted to just have some time to be in that moment, and she ruined it for us. Because they were like, do you have news you'd like to share? And so people were like, oh, they must have had the baby.
Yep.
I just think that people, when they get news like that, they need to tell somebody. But Facebook is just not the way to go. Jenny, you're giving people grace. I'm not, just because in my example, these are people that post everything on Facebook. And you don't need to. It's my husband made me dinner tonight, or out to walk the dog, family time. And then they'll go post, oh, can't wait to be a grandma, when your kid didn't even share that news. So I'm not giving any grace because people are fully aware sometimes.
All right. What about you? What did you find out on Facebook that somebody spoiled it for you on Facebook? Here's a text message at 53921. My sister lives 3 hours away, and my cousin posted my grandpa's passing before she found out, and my parents were on their way up there to let her know. Oh, got it. Okay, so the sister found out on Facebook while mom and dad were driving up there to let her know. Yikes. If you got one, send me a text at KDWB1. Hopefully a funnier one.
Yeah.
Hopefully not one involving a death. Yeah. If you got one, KDWB1 53921. 101.3 KDWB and all over the world on iHeartRadio. We were talking about how Jenny had some family news broken on Facebook.
Yeah, we found out that Andrew's stepbrother is engaged because his fiance's mom posted on his mom's Facebook wall about the wedding next summer.
Kind of blew the surprise. Text messages at KDWB1 about what was spoiled on Facebook. Here's one. My sister announced the gender and name of my baby before I could.
Gosh.
Wow.
I'd send you to prison.
Wow. This one says, my husband found out I was cheating because a friend made her Facebook status. This person's name is a dirty whore.
Wow.
Obviously, I was in the wrong, but not the way I wanted to tell him, they say.
Wow. Here's one. We got married at the courthouse. We're going to surprise the family at the wedding that it was really our 1-year anniversary. His friends saw it in the newspaper and texted the whole group chat a picture of it, so we had to tell the family. Who knew they even printed weddings in the newspaper anymore?
Right. That's such an old school thing.
How big is this town they live in?
Right.
I like this text. Somebody said, my husband and I customized my engagement ring. It was still supposed to be a surprise for me to see the final product, but the jewelry store company posted a picture of my engagement ring before my husband proposed.
Oh, my God.
It was a huge deal. I'd be so tight because it just feels like you got the surprise snatched away from you.
Right.
There's a lot of spoiling babies. This one says, my mother-in-law posted an unflattering photo and announced the birth of our daughter and even spelled her name wrong, too.
Oh.
So mother-in-law put a picture up of the baby, spelled her name wrong, and spoiled the surprise for everybody else.
This one says, my husband and I found out that his dad got remarried to his third wife on Facebook. Even his siblings didn't tell him, and they knew. Wow. Didn't know. Dad's on wife number 3.
Wow. There's a bunch of these. Thanks for all that. We'll be back in a second with You Can't Make This Stuff Up on KDWB. Stay right here.
Disney's Mufasa, The Lion King, only in theaters December 20th. Tickets on sale now.
Do you know of a local family, a friend, or maybe a coworker in need? You could help by...
Let's do Think Fast. Hosted by Jenny. You get to play along, too. That's great things about the games on the radio station is you get to compete along with us, and we don't even know that you're beating us. So it's me versus Bailey. Let's get started.
So the way this is going to work is kind of a fill in the blank. I'm going to give you the initial of the word you have to do, but I'm going to give you one word, finish it with the initial, okay?
Okay.
So starting with a B... Pickle.
Brine.
Yes. Dave.
Pickleball.
Oh, pickleball.
Yes.
Oh, but I was right, too, with brine.
I mean, it's okay.
Okay.
Dave's on the board with one. Starting with an N. Cat.
Nap.
Yes.
Oh, this is confusing. Okay. You got to think in reverse.
Yeah, I know. Okay, starting with a C. Iced.
Coffee.
Yes.
Oh, my brain is not picking this one up.
You got the first one, Dave.
I know, but I want to put the okay, go ahead.
You've got it.
I know what you mean. When I was writing this, I was like, this is going to be confusing. Starting with a P. Apple.
Pie.
Yes, Dave.
Oh, I think
Good
you
job.
get it now. Okay.
Good job. Okay, 2-2. Starting with a B. Workout.
Buddy.
Ball.
I'll take Buddy.
Okay.
Buddy will work.
What were
I
you
would have
looking
taken
for?
bench.
Workout bench.
Anything. That all works. It just has to coincide somewhat. You know?
Can I tell you, I was at Snap the other day on Saturday, and I was trying to do something. They're called hip thrusters, where you put a barbell across your lap.
Oh, yeah.
And then you thrust
Good
your
for
hips
your
back
glutes,
and forth.
baby.
Yeah, I could not. I think everybody at the gym was staring at me because I got trapped under the barbell. I had it across my hips, and I couldn't get it off. And I was like, okay. And I didn't move because I didn't want to look like I was panicking.
Yeah.
I wanted to make it look like I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
But I was panicked. I was trapped under the barbell. It was across my hips.
How long were you trapped?
18
minutes?
18 minutes.
18 minutes?
No, I don't know.
He had to cut off his leg.
4 or 5 minutes. Not that long.
That's still a long time, though.
4 or 5
Well, I didn't know what to do because I was trapped, and I was going to ask somebody to help me lift the barbell off, but I didn't want to be that guy.
Excuse me? Could you come help me, please?
Yep.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're here with us today, Dave, and
Thank
not
you.
still trapped underneath that.
You made it here.
Okay, next one.
Yes.
Starting with a T. Movie.
Time.
Yes, Dave.
Well, I don't know why
You would have gotten that too, but Dave was quicker.
It's okay.
Starting with a W. Book.
Worm.
Yes.
Oh, good, Dave.
Dave
Yay.
has 5. Starting with an S.
Dave has 4. Okay, maybe he has 5.
Yeah, he
Okay,
has 5.
my bad.
Starting with an S. Holiday.
Shopping.
Oh.
No. Can I do it?
Yeah.
Station stores. Come on.
Dave gets the point.
What are you doing?
Actually, Bailey, I'm looking back. You are correct. Dave only had 4.
Okay, great. So,
but now
that's
he has 5.
Okay.
Yes. Holiday Station stores buy 2 get 1 free with their Gatorades right now. Go get that deal, baby.
So, are you using this as a plug for Holiday Station stores rather than to play honestly and take holiday shopping?
No, I'm taking holiday shop.
Oh, you are? Okay,
yeah, I was just like, you setting it up. So
there was another option.
So I could personally talk about my favorite gas station, Holiday Station stores.
I get it. No, I get it.
Okay. Starting with an R, Dave.
Ryan.
Yes.
Oh, idiot. I didn't have it.
Roebucker.
Starting with a C, Christmas.
Cool
Carol.
108. Oops,
That's a
dang
K,
it, that's a K. Carol, yeah, Christmas.
Dave, you were a little slow on that, so I'm not going to give you that.
All right, fine.
Okay, starting with an S, ice cream.
Sunday.
Sandwich.
Yes, Dave. Okay, so we got game.
I feel like I beat
Did
him,
you get
but
it?
it's
Vaughn,
fine.
do you know?
I think it was Dave.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, Bailey.
It's fine.
I think he said it louder, so.
Yeah, it's true. That makes sense.
Which always means more.
Okay, game point for Dave. Bailey has 3, right?
Mhm, yeah.
Okay. Starting with a D, wiener.
Dog.
Yeah, that was a tie.
That was a tie.
That was a tie. Starting with an F, grand.
Funk.
Forks.
What did you say, Dave?
Funk.
No, Bailey. Give it to Bailey.
Was it Bailey? Okay.
Forks, yeah.
Okay.
God, you guys were close on that one. That was
All right,
tough. Bailey has 4. Dave, game point still. Starting with an L, little.
Lotta.
Logs.
What did you say?
I don't know, Lotta.
No.
And I said logs, little logs.
Little
But I'm
logs.
thinking of, what am I
I
thinking
don't know
of?
what I'm thinking of either. I think it might have been a comic strip back when I was a kid, Little Lotta. I'm not
Little
sure.
logs.
So I had Little League. Would have been probably the best answer.
Oh, I like this round. This is very clever. Very
Well,
nice.
That's the end of that part.
Oh,
now we're
okay.
going to go to the speed round. It's still game point for Dave. Bailey has 4. Just give me the opposite of the word I say, okay?
Okay.
Enthusiastic.
Apathetic.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow, Bailey.
She coming back?
I'm coming back.
She is. Chaotic.
Calm.
Calm. Oh, dang it.
Dave got that
Duh.
one.
All
right, well,
you are the winner, Dave.
okay.
Congratulations.
All right. Thank you very much.
RDMORconstruction.com.
Hi, I'm Chris Reese from Channel 5, and I've got some exciting news. You can now catch my forecast first every weeknight at 5, 6, and 10 on 5 Eyewitness News. You'll get a first look at the immediate weather impacting the metro, and then an extended outlook at everything headed our way. I joined Minnesota's Weather Authority because I love getting out in the elements and have been trusted to keep you safe during severe storms. Join me, Chris Reese, weeknights at 5, 6, and 10 on 5 Eyewitness News.
Hey, it's Fallon. Grab your tickets for one of my favorite holiday events of the year. You can explore over 25 million twinkling lights at the largest and best festival in St. Croix Falls, Wisconsin, Miracle at Big Rock. Sledding, food trucks, live entertainment, and festive cocktails in a breathtaking winter wonderland. Meet Santa, see live reindeer, shop local artisans, and create cherished memories with family and friends. Plus, fireworks every Friday night and themed events like Bring Your Dog Night and Veterans Night. Runs November 29th through January 4th. Plus, you can walk through or drive through. Get your tickets at miracleatbigrock.com.
Shop Dell Technologies Cyber Monday event for their lowest prices of the year. The future is on sale today with limited time deals on select PCs like the XPS 16 that accelerate AI with Intel Core Ultra processors. Cyber Monday is their biggest sale of the year and the best time to upgrade, but it's only here for a limited time. Shop now at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
From the Quick Trip Traffic Center.
We've got snow, so please drive with caution. 94 heavy westbound from McKnight to Marion. There's a crash 94 both directions at Weaver Lake. 94 eastbound heavy from County Road 37 to the Fish Lake interchange. And it's solid eastbound from Plymouth to Hennepin-Lyndale. Tight from 35W to Cedar. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. Need to hire? You need Indeed. Their end-to-end solution helps you attract, interview, and hire candidates all year round. Schedule and conduct virtual interviews right from your Indeed dashboard. Learn more by visiting Indeed.com/credit.
101.3 KDWB.
You can't make this stuff up. 2, 3, 4.
Today is Cyber Monday, the biggest online shopping day of the year in the United States. I bought something that came in the mail when I was on vacation, and I can't remember who I bought it for.
Oh.
You just be clicking purchase on random things?
Well, it was in a catalog because I love paper catalogs. I love going through paper catalogs. I do. So I bought something, and then several things arrived, and I got Jenny 2 gifts.
Okay.
I got Bailey 1. I don't have anything for Vaughn yet. And then I got something for Chase. I got a few things for Allison. And but then one item arrived. Can I tell you what it is?
Well, yeah, because now I want to know. You don't know who it's for?
I don't know who it's for.
What is it?
It's a jar with a bunch of cactus in it that are candles.
Okay.
So you open up the top of the jar and you light the top of the cactus, and it's a candle.
Okay.
And it's really cute. I don't know who I got it for. Do you want it? You want? That's your
I was going to say,
present.
watch Dave, now just give me that. And I'm supposed to stand there and be like, oh,
wait, I
thanks.
thought you said you didn't know who this was for. I mean, I would take it if you want to give it to
Nah, I
someone.
already got you
but
2 things.
I was going to say, I don't know who that would be for. I mean, is it for Chase because he lives in Arizona?
I mean, maybe. I thought about that, but I would never get candles for Chase. He's not a candle kind of a person. I thought maybe you got it for Maddie.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe, but that's kind
You
of
need to start a list in your phone with your notes because that's
I
what
know.
I do, especially when you start wrapping presents and then you forget. If someone has multiple presents and you're like, I don't know which one that is, then you need to write, this wrapping paper is for Andrew. This wrapping paper is
good
for,
idea.
you know what I
Yep.
mean?
Or stop shopping. How do you shop so much
Because he has
that
a
you
phone.
don't recall what you or who you bought this certain
I
thing
love
for?
shopping.
It's crazy.
Seriously, it's getting worse and
You have a
worse.
problem. Go on Hoarders.
You need to put some kind of lock on your phone though, because it's not that you're physically going out to the stores
Yep.
and buying all this stuff. It's just that you get targeted ads and then you're like, cool, done deal.
They have that thing where after, let's just say an hour, you can set the amount of time you're on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, and then it'll lock you out for the day.
Oh, really?
That's a thing. You
Ooh, I
need that
I
for
do need that.
purchasing.
Is it? You have to tell me about that. I need that.
Do you because I know obviously you go on Instagram, but like, do you scroll on TikTok for long periods of time ever?
Never go on TikTok.
See, thank God, because you would be such a victim of the TikTok shop. It immediately knows what you want, and within like 2 scrolls, all of a sudden something's being promoted to you, and it'll always be on a deal. Like I just had this one little like zip up fleece thing, and I get it all the time now. And finally, I did buy it.
You're a
I bought
sucker.
it.
Because
I bought
it's
it.
like you know what you get exposed to it enough times. You're like, oh, I guess I gotta have it.
Yep, exactly. And
No.
so eventually, you're like, all right, I'm gonna get it.
TikTok
Cool.
shop is for suckers. I'm scrolling here right now, looking at what is this? Tesla Cybertruck toy.
That's a toy, okay.
Windproof winter gloves, touchscreen gloves, thermal, but they look stupid. They have like a flame on them because they're supposed to, I guess, keep you so warm.
Well, I don't go on the actual TikTok shop. I just am scrolling on my algorithm.
Oh, and they come
then
up like
things
as
come up.
ads in
Yes,
between things.
But it
Gotcha.
looks like an actual video is what it is.
Mhm.
And all of a sudden you're like, oh,
But
I
it's an
like
ad.
that.
Oh, yeah. Then
And
it
then
says
you
shop
realize,
now,
oh,
right?
wait, yeah.
Some pair of knockoff Birkenstocks on here. So dumb.
So today is Cyber Monday, so enjoy that one. Let me ask you a question. If you pee in the shower, it is for some people, it's a normal occurrence, and other people are like grossed out by it. But doctors say it's perfectly fine.
Really?
As for there's a theory, though, that women standing up and peeing in the shower does not allow the pelvic floor muscles to relax.
That's why you got to sit.
Doctors say it's not true. And in a warm shower, it's easier to relax and just kind of let it flow.
Mm-hmm.
And you can pee in the shower, it's not bad. But if you are disgusting and pee in the bathtub, there's warm, stagnant water that's a breeding ground for bacteria and fungi.
that?
I don't know. Who pees in the bathtub?
Are you saying, but you're saying like while you're taking a bath?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Nobody's
then you're
doing
sitting in
that.
your pee?
Yeah, that's disgusting.
No. Jenny, tell Dave what you do. You shared with us last.
I sit down. I sit down to go to the bathroom in the shower.
But the way you explained it, like you
sit
angle
down
yourself.
in the shower.
So I sit down. I have a bathtub. I don't have a shower. I have like a big
A tub,
bathtub.
yeah.
Yep. So I like sit down. Legs are spread a little bit.
What are you
so
sitting
that
on?
On the tub floor. My butt's on the
you're
floor.
sitting on the butt. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So my legs are in like a V. You know, like
Okay,
the
yeah,
knees
got it.
are
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
and I go to the bathroom there, and then Andrew always comes in, and he has to chit chat no matter what like is going on, and so he'll open the shower curtain, and he'll be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "You know what I'm doing, baby. I'm peeing."
And peeing on the floor in the bathtub.
Yeah.
I got no problem with that.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's just it's good for the environment. It's good for like probably cleanliness on top of it. You know what I mean? You don't put your dirty behind on a toilet.
Okay.
You just clean it right away because you got water washing down.
I mean, it is justified. I wonder, speaking of like bacteria and fungi, we need to explain again where Bailey j-hes is today.
Oh, I like that. That was the
Such
best.
a segue.
That was the best intro you've done
Thank
for
you.
this so far.
Well, Bailey has a kidney infection, and she was texting me last night, texting all of us, and she said, guys, I don't feel good. I got like shivers and like the chills and fever. And she went to urgent care. They said she has a kidney infection. And then we started giving her a hard time. We're like, oh, it's because of all the action you were getting down in Northfield over the weekend.
Go, wow, wow.
And she looked it up and she said, oh, my God, the kidney infection can start with a UTI. And so we actually went online and we found the Bailey j-hes theme song. And so we thought we would play this for you. And here is the Bailey j-hes theme song. Check it out on KDWB.
What's that burning feeling every time you pee? Well, that's how it goes after you have so much awesome sex with me. I gave you a UTI. Yeah, I gave you a UTI. My sweet love injection caused a urinary tract infection. I'm just that good, I didn't even try. I gave you a UTI.
Okay, so it's not really a comment on the quality of the sex as much as a lot of sex has been happening and there's just a very natural transfer of bacteria.
Don't ruin this for me. That bladder information is my little gift to you. Yeah, sometimes chicks need medication after what I put them through. Come on, sing with me.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I gave you a UTI. Yeah, I gave you a UTI. I'm so good at sex, your maidenship got wrecked. My penis is the reason you may die. I gave you a UTI. One night we
I didn't know Tripp could sing that well, but
And it
that
was
is
pretty-
super
That
cool.
poor man did not sign up for this. When he showed up to Bailey's birthday party 3 months ago, he did
That
not
is so
sign up to be associated with a UTI song.
You're right. Okay, sorry, Tripp.
I wanna-
What?
No, I was gonna say I want to start calling when I have sex with Alyssa. I'm gonna say, "You want a sweet love injection?" That's what he called it.
Okay,
So
do that.
stupid.
Let me know how that works out. All right, we'll be back with Dave
Get
Stewart
curved.
coming up next on KDWB.
Every time a bell rings, an angel gets Dave's Dirt on KDWB.
I'm glad we freshened those up.
I like that one.
It is 101.3 KDWB. The Dirt brought to you by Nicolay Law Offices. Let's dive in. Guy jumps off a roller coaster before it goes downhill. You see the video of this one?
No, my gosh.
So here's the story. I don't know where it happened, but it's a big amusement park, and it's a roller coaster. Picture Wild Thing.
Okay.
And he gets to the top, and he realizes his lap bar is not locked in. And this is a roller coaster that goes upside down and
so
twists
you're like
and spirals.
falling out then.
So he's at the top of the roller coaster, and he realizes he's pulling on his lap bar, and it's not locked in. So at the very tippy top of the roller coaster, before the big first hill, he gets out of the lap bar, jumps off, and he's now standing at the top of the roller coaster.
It was just adrenaline, and I didn't want to die that day. I heard a click noise that was different from the chain taking us up the hill, and I checked my lap bar, and it released. It could have been one of the 11-year-olds. Could have been somebody older, not as agile, right?
I would be so scared.
That's like my number one thing when I go on a roller coaster is I push it up and down like a million times to make sure it's latched before we leave. And there was like one time that my friend she was always just trolling, she's like, "Oh, Jenny, yours isn't latched." And the whole time I was like holding it down thinking I was going to fall out. But good for him for having the ability to like get out of that situation. Most people would have froze and died probably.
I think I would have probably just said, "Oh my God, hope for the best." I don't know, but I'm going to guess all the way up the big hill, he probably's like, it's not working, that he jumped out. So good
that's true.
for him.
And there's always like stairs on the side of those.
That's what he
like,
did.
Those, yeah.
In the video, it's what makes it scary. He's literally, like right before it goes over the little hill or whatever, that slows down. It's like a split second he has to climb out of that thing.
Barely enough time, yeah. So we all know what an earworm is. It's when you get a song stuck in your head, and getting a Christmas song stuck in your head can be pure hell. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. So this is what I call perfect timing. There's a 40-second audio track called the Earworm Eraser. And listening to it can supposedly get songs unstuck from your head. It is constantly changing tempos, time signatures, and musical styles, so it just won't become another earworm to replace the one that you're trying to get rid of. Because if you got Holly Jolly Christmas going through your head,
you
and
don't
you
want
decide
Baby Shark in your
you
head
don't want
next.
Baby Shark, because if you try Baby Shark now, it's going to be Baby Shark, do 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 do, Baby Shark, do 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 do. It is on YouTube, and a lot of people say it has worked for them, but some say it didn't. Maybe you can see if you can find. Let me see if I can find it, because I think I might be able to play it for you. Hold on one second.
My weird thing is when I wake up in the morning and I have a song stuck in my head that I have no idea where it came from. Like, was it in my dream? Is that why I'm like singing it in my head right now? And why does it not go away for a long time?
Well, here is a earworm eraser. I hear the water.
I know that's nice, actually.
Move it up a little bit.
A lot of water.
Real wet.
Oh, now I have to pee.
I was going to say, no kidding. Is that the right one?
I don't know.
That's weird. Okay, here's the actual one. That was the wrong one. Okay, here's the actual one. Let me see if we can find it here. Earworm eraser. Come on, YouTube, let's play it.
The computer said it's Monday, Dave.
I'm trying to like think of something I can remix to put together. Baby got back. Little in the middle,
I mean, thanks for trying. I don't know why it won't let me play it. Okay, let me try one more time.
You got to pay a subscription.
Freelancing in today's
it ain't gonna work. It's not going to work. I did get an ad, though. Okay.
Yeah.
Continuing with the dirt, Dolly Parton reacts to being named the greatest country artist of all time.
When I was a little girl, I would sit around the radio listening to the Grand Ole Opry and hearing all those great big stars. I dreamed of what my life could actually become as well. I just want to say a great big thank you to the folks at Billboard, but most of all, to you. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to take my music all around the world and to see my dreams come true. Just know this from the bottom of my heart. I will always love you.
Ah, that's sweet.
I got the earworm eraser if you want it.
Oh, you found it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, let's hear it.
Oh, I like this. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, that is a hodgepodge. Shabuzi did the halftime show at the Bears-Lions game on Thanksgiving, and it was actually well received. But the NFL fans kind of trolled the Bears because he was on the field for about 6 minutes.
Okay.
Longer than the Bears offense was on the field during the first half. Wow. So the Bears offense was so bad that Shabuzi was on the field longer than they were in the first half.
Wasn't that another game that the Bears came back, though? And then it was because they made a really bad call at the end with timing, and they could have tied it up, but the clock ran out because of the bad call they made for the last play.
Yeah. And all of a sudden it was like, wait, why didn't you call a timeout or spike the ball?
Yeah, it was weird.
There were some interesting games over the weekend. The Gophers, by the way, beat Wisconsin.
Yeah, they got that axe back, baby.
They did. I don't know if it happened at that game, but I know it happened at Ohio State and Michigan because Michigan beat Ohio State. And so it was at Ohio State Stadium. And Michigan, when they won, they came out with a big, giant Michigan flag and planted it on the 50-yard line at Ohio Stadium.
Okay.
That's when the ruckus began, and there was a big brawl, which turned into a fracas, which became a brouhaha, then became a melee.
Yeah.
And there was just a big fight on the field.
Did anyone get hurt? Or?
I don't know if they got hurt.
Okay.
But
I think there was a lot of that this weekend because it was all the rivalry games.
Yep.
And I think it was like ASU versus, I don't know, University of Arizona. I don't know what it was. But they also like stuck something in the middle of the field, and then the players started fighting.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it was a big mess.
That's a bad tradition that I hope goes away, is when the visiting team wins to take a flag and plant it on the 50-yard line of the home team. I hope that coaches go, no more of that.
Well, right, like sportsmanship. Come on, be happy you won and you beat like your biggest rival. Just be happy about that. Why do you got to go further?
To plant a flag. Jelly Roll just ended his massively beautifully broken tour, and he now wants to disconnect and focus on family. So you know what he did? He threw his phone into a river.
Wow, feels like he could have done something not so like financially poor decision.
I guess, but
He's Jelly Roll. He's got money for another one.
I suppose, but
check this out. Everybody's talking about Wicked, which was the number 2 movie. Moana 2 was number 1. Wicked was 2. But somebody just dug up this fun fact. The Wicked Witch in the original Wizard of Oz made more money than Judy Garland. Judy Garland, who played Dorothy, made $9,600, which, was made like 75 years ago or 85 years ago. Back then, that would probably be worth, I don't know, a couple $100,000, something like that. But the Wicked Witch made $21,000, twice as much, because she was a Broadway star and she suffered burn injuries. So there was some part, I think, when she disappears into the floor and all the smoke comes up or something like that, that the smoke actually burned her.
Well, so they paid her off for her injuries?
Paid her off, yep.
Oh, my gosh. I don't really remember The Wizard of Oz that much, but she's not in it very much, right?
The
Compared
Wicked
to
Witch,
Dorothy.
No, totally. Dorothy's in like nearly every scene.
That's what I was going to say.
And the Wicked Witch is here and there, but yeah, definitely. All right. What?
I was going to say, it's still an interesting payoff because, there's so much lore about other things that happened. Like, I heard the Tin Man also had some type of injury because they painted his face with the stuff of the tin, and then he got sick from that.
Yeah, well, the original story was there was an actor named Buddy Ebsen who was later in the Beverly Hillbillies.
Okay.
He played Jed Clampett. He was originally supposed to be the Tin Man, but they painted his face up with the silver dye.
Yes.
And it gave him like a serious infection or reaction.
Whoa.
So he had to drop out. And then they gave the role to the one that we all know, which I can't remember his name.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know that one.
All right, that's it for The Dirt, brought to you by Nicolay Law Offices. Christmas Wish, next on 101.3 KDWB.
At the Home Depot, the holidays have arrived.
And so is all my family. So I'm working on keeping up with the laundry.
The Home Depot is here to help with Black Friday savings up to 40% off select appliances. Spend less time doing laundry with smart, efficient appliances from